I visited Croatia before anybody else did. This is the reason it's going to detonate. Croatia is currently one of the few places that still feels like a secret before the rest of the world discovers it. I was blown away by what I discovered when I went before the throngs, before the luxury chains, and before it became the next big thing in Europe. Imagine island sunsets so breathtaking they appear filtered, sapphire blue oceans meeting historic stone towns, and food so fresh it redefines what is known as Mediterranean cuisine. Croatia seems like a fantasy waiting to be explored, with its secret beaches and Roman palaces. The reality is that things won't remain this way for very long. Everyone will soon want a piece of this tiny, sun-drenched nation that is about to have a huge impact. Let's watch. 1. The next big thing in Europe is Croatia. The secret is out. I didn't quite comprehend the subdued excitement surrounding this Adriatic treasure when I initially arrived in Croatia. People talked about it with the same enthusiasm that tourists used to express for Greece or Italy decades ago, a destination where tourists are still outnumbered by beauty. However, it became evident after weeks of seeing its coastline, peaceful islands, and cobblestone cities that Croatia is no longer the best-kept secret in Europe. It is about to take the world by storm. The nation is enticing due to its unique combination of natural beauty, affordability, and cultural authenticity. In a single afternoon, you can see historic Roman ruins, eat seafood directly from the Adriatic, and swim in seas as pristine as the Maldives. Croatia has that unique before it blows up charm, since it hasn't yet been overtaken by tourists like many of its neighbors. It won't remain silent for long, though. Given its increasing visibility on TikTok, Dubrovnik filmed Netflix series and more direct flights from large cities. Croatia is on the verge of becoming the topic of conversation. 2. The Adriatic coast, a scene from a movie at every turn. With more than 1,000 islands dotted around the Adriatic Sea, Croatia boasts a coastline that is more than 1,700 kilometers long and breathtakingly beautiful. It's like living inside a travel documentary as you drive down the Dalmatian coast, with sun-drenched beaches nestled under olive orchards, sailboats sailing past historic towns, and limestone cliffs plummeting into blue ocean every turn offers a picture-perfect scene. The renowned pearl of the Adriatic, Dubrovnik, is only the start. Croatia's character is best captured in the smaller villages, even though the old town's ancient walls are stunning. Split exudes vitality with its blend of Roman architecture and a thriving nightlife. Zadar, Šibenik, and Trogir, on the other hand, offer more sedate, genuine alternatives to Dubrovnik's masses by skillfully fusing history and modernity. The islands, however, the islands! Vis is still unexplored and enigmatic. Korčula feels like a throwback to the past, and Var is glitzy but relaxed. Croatia's coast rivals the Amalfi with its pristine waves, secluded coves, and sun-dappled vineyards, but without the exorbitant costs or the horde of tourists. 3. Achieving the ideal balance between luxury and affordability, Croatia's affordability as well as its natural beauty astounded me the most. For a fraction of what you would pay in France or Italy, you may have a glass of wine on a terrace perched on a cliff with a view of the Adriatic. A mid-range stay in Santorini may be more expensive than a premium boutique hotel in Split. Prices for locally produced wines, olive oil samples, and platters of fresh seafood are delightfully affordable. Croatia provides visitors with a unique balance, top-notch experiences without the premium cost. Within your budget, you can have a guided truffle hunt in Istria, eat at a Michelin-starred restaurant in Rovinj, or rent a private boat to explore the Pekleni Islands. Croatia's popularity is soaring precisely because of this harmony between elegance and cost. It is now a place where all tourists can live the Mediterranean lifestyle without going beyond budget, not just those who own yachts or bags. 4. That Mediterranean soul, culture, and history. Croatia has a story to tell in every place. History permeates every aspect of daily life, from the palace of the Roman Emperor Diocletian in Split to the historic walls of Dubrovnik and the Venetian influence in Istria. Just the architecture, with its red-tiled rooftops, marble streets, and stone facades that evoke centuries of history, makes the place feel like a living museum. Monuments aren't the only thing involved, though. You can sense Croatians' intense pride in their culture, in their language, music, and celebration of traditional holidays. One evening in a coastal village, I went to a local klapa concert, which is a type of a cappella singing. It was absolute magic as the sun sank below the horizon and the harmonies reverberated around the water. This place exudes a Mediterranean soul that encourages you to calm down, enjoy your coffee, and live in the present. Croatia appeals to your sincerity rather than trying to impress you with grandeur. 5. The food scene, a renaissance in cooking. Croatian food is a delectable mashup of regional and historical influences. Mediterranean cuisine, with a focus on seafood, olive oil, and fresh herbs, are prevalent in the coastal areas. Inland, the cuisine changes to more substantial Balkan dishes like homemade pasta, stews, and cured meats. Croatia's gastronomic gem is Istria in particular. Because of its undulating vineyards, truffle forests, and olive oil plantations, it is frequently referred to as the New Tuscany. One morning, I went with a local truffle hunter and his dog to a primitive farmhouse where we enjoyed one of the best meals of my life: truffle pasta combined with Malvasia wine. Simple meals can leave a lasting impression. Common dishes that showcase Croatia's ties to the land and sea include grilled octopus, black risotto made with squid ink, and pika, a slow-cooked meat and vegetable dish baked beneath an iron lid. The nation's gastronomic renown is quickly catching up to its picturesque prominence as more Michelin-starred restaurants open their doors every year. 6. Unimaginable nature. Lakes, national parks, and waterfalls. Croatia's natural treasures extend much beyond its coastline, despite the fact that most visitors come for its beaches. Inland, the scenery changes to an almost surreal wonderland of lakes, forests, and waterfalls. The most well-known example is Plitvice Lakes National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with 16 tumbling lakes connected by hundreds of waterfalls. It is like entering a magical realm when you walk along its wooden walkways, where mist permeates the air and green waterways glisten beneath overhanging trees. Next is Krka National Park, which is surrounded by lush foliage and offers swimming beneath thundering waterfalls. Croatia also provides top-notch rock climbing, trekking, and even rafting for those looking for excitement. Nature enthusiasts can play outside at the Paklenica Gorge, the Velebit Mountains, and the Cetina River. Whether you enjoy cycling through vineyards or kayaking through secret caverns, Croatia's diversity never ceases to astound you. Still pleasantly uncrowded, it's a natural wonderland just waiting to be discovered. 7. Why you should go and why it's about to explode now. The question is not if Croatia will rise, but when. Experts in tourism believe it will emerge as the next big European destination, particularly as tourists seek out places that combine affordability, culture, and beauty. Cruise lines are growing, direct flights from North America and Asia are growing, and millions of people are seeing Croatia's stunning scenery every day thanks to social media. Its breathtaking landscape has already been highlighted by television series like Game of Thrones and Succession, and international investors are flooding into its upscale hotel and real estate industries. In summary, Croatia's time is rapidly approaching, and when it does, travelers pursuing the same goal would quickly overrun the serene beaches and pristine communities that make it unique today. Going now feels like a secret privilege because of this. You may still swim in the Adriatic without running into anyone, drink a glass of wine with locals in Var, or stroll through the historic lanes of Dubrovnik at dawn. With its history, natural beauty, food, and tranquility, the nation has everything tourists could possibly want under the Mediterranean sun. Croatia is a romantic paradise that is just waiting to be discovered. Conclusion. With my heart full of memories and my camera full of pictures, I departed Croatia. Being in a location just before it gains international recognition, when it is still unadulterated, genuine, and teeming with subtle magic, is a unique experience. That energy is currently present in Croatia. It is on the verge of being discovered by the entire world. But for those who arrive first, it is like having the most exquisite secret in Europe to them. Go ahead and do it before anyone else does. Let us know in the comments what you think about "I went to Croatia before everyone else does." Here's why it's about to explode. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.